Hello. My latest one is working more with marbled paper, but making it look like an old book. And I had these German books that are pretty old, and it's upside down. And I just love how the covers and the corners and all of that are made. And so I was just sort of working on one that might be something like that. And loving the marbled paper. Also a little bit of shine on there so the corners are done, and I did some aging on that, and then also did a little bit of a spray so that it looked pretty old, I guess is kind of the idea. And also, when I ordered this paper, and I'll put the link of where I get this marbled paper, I ended up getting something similar, which I used for the inside. And so I love how when you open it, they're sort of the same color, but a different pattern. And just kind of looking at that kind of older style, vintage old books. As well, the theme here is women, but I'm still playing around, and I might add more feminine types of things here. It's not a super flouncy journal, but I did print out images that I connected with, and included some things from a friend, and these are negatives from a wedding, and as well as large negatives in here. It's an old Kodak envelope and some garden paper. Included some maps because I think traveling is important, and a ruffle. Tracing paper, and I love this photo. This is one of my favorites. I love trailers. And some library cards, and this is a printout. And slides, and another photo. And then lots of different kinds of book pages. Maps, geology, from the Opera Carmen. Gardening paper, some fun Kodak film, and then images of women, groups of women, some dictionary, some music paper, some cards to write on, and pockets, and little office tags. I sewed in a few vintage photographs, and this is a beautiful printed image, and some vintage cooking, vintage airmail. This doesn't have anything written on the back. Vintage postcard. I think it was I'm not sure. 1907, yeah. Most of these are printed, and this is actually in my Etsy shop. There are some printable images of women traveling, so that's what these are from, and some others I found, but these are from photographs that have been scanned in, so that was kind of fun. This is a castor bean plant. Just making sure. I'm like, wait a minute. Another lovely vintage photograph and postcards. And these are the actual sizes of the photos. More gardening paper. And some maps from different parts of the world. Different letters, cardstock, all tea and coffee dyed. Bamboo. This is a photo. This is a vintage photo from an antique shop. It's a vintage photo as well. And more Kodak. An envelope with some paper in there to write on. That's a beautiful photograph. Printed on cardstock. I think it's on, oh, I forgot the name of that paper. The name escapes me. Older parchment paper. Just little ruffles, different papers. A little more of the negatives, contact sheets from a wedding back in the 60s, I think. And I loved how these three were just two friends together. Paper in here. And then the back has that beautiful marbled paper as well. That is different pattern and has the waves, but similar colors, so it really just goes nicely. So, and then I'm not sure what I'm going to be working on, but I really do like the vintage. I'm thinking of making something even older looking, basically, than that. Thanks.